Hello, class, and welcome to our 13th lecture series on microeconomics. And I'm your instructor, Jamal Haitor. Okay, so today we are starting a new chapter, which is monopolistic competition. Okay, so you can get the idea because we already talked about monopoly and we already talked about the competition, right? So you can guess the idea. It is the middle of or the mixture of these two markets. So types of imperfect markets. So we already talked about monopoly, which is the extreme of the market in which we have one seller, and in perfect competition we have several sellers, right? So in between there are two markets. In last lecture we talked about oligopoly, in which a few sellers, and today we'll talk about the monopolistic competition, right? So it means the imperfect markets, they have some characteristics of monopoly and some characteristics of perfect competition. So start recalling what we have learned in monopoly and perfect competition, right? Because some features are from monopoly, some features are from perfect competition. So let's just talk about the definition here. I'm just going to remove this mess. Here we go. So monopolistic competition, in which there are many firms, right, selling products that are similar but not identical. So what are the products in perfect competition? That all the products are similar, identical, but here products are similar but not identical. So what we have learned in oligopoly, only few sellers, like 2, 3, 4, right? So each offering similar or identical products, right? So the agenda is that we will examine the market that have some feature of monopoly and some features of competition, and hence we call this monopolistic competition, right? So let's talk about the characteristics. Of course, there are many sellers, product differentiation, free entry and exit, price maker, not price taker. So you see some features are of different markets. So many sellers, this feature is perfect competition, right? Product differentiation, unique products. This feature is for monopoly, right? Ownership of a key resources, right? Understand how monopolies are created? 3 ways. Government created monopolies through economies of scale, and the goods are unique, right? So this feature is for monopoly. Free entry and exit. This is perfect competition. Price maker, not price taker. Monopoly. Because in perfect competition, both sellers and buyers, they are price taker. But here in monopolistic competition, the seller is price maker. Seller is selling similar but not identical product. So can you give me the example? Okay, anyone, can you give me the example of that kind of companies or that kind of market, or any example which shows goods are similar but not identical? Can you think about that? Piranan, Mirko, Amar.
Airplane business.
Airplane business. So do we have many sellers of airplane?
I think not much.
See, so airplane business is not monopolistically competitive. Maybe oligopoly, only few sellers like Boeing and 707. Sorry, Boeing and I just forgot the name. There is Boeing, and another one is sorry, I just forgot. Okay, so we have very handful numbers of sellers in the market. So here, many sellers. For example, beauty soap. Those companies who make beauty soap. Soap, everyone is selling soap. Or shampoo market. If you go to the market, Walmart, you see hundred more than thousands like brands and different flavors. All are shampoos, right? And every company price is different, not the same. So you know that the purpose is just to wash hairs. But some has almond milk, some had olive oil, some has dandruff control, some is good for curly hair, some is for keratin treatment, some is for color free, right? Similarly with the soap. Soap have different flavor, peach flavor, fruit flavor, almond flavor, milk flavor, cream, right? So this kind of market is called monopolistically competitive market, right? Goods are similar but not identical. Smells different. Even the shape is the same. Or for example, if this pen, how we can make it different? By changing the color. A new company come and changes the color and offer in the market. This is similar but not identical. In perfect competition, everything is identical. So there is no brand name, nothing else, no color change, everyone is making the same pen. Right? So don't you think this kind of market is more realistic? Close to reality? If you see your, countries, or if you're living in a country you see around, you find that we are living in monopolistically competitive market structure, right? You have cereal brands, you have a lot of beverages brands, you have even you buy you go to the market, you have different bread brands. Okay, this is bread, but this is garlic bread, this is milky bread, this is brown bread, this is pure wheat, whole wheat bread, right? Extra fiber bread, this is fruit bread, right? For different company logos, but every product price is different, right? So many sellers, product differentiation is there. Even the product is the same, but packaging is different. Even then, this is product is the same, but not identical. Free entry and exit, of course. There is no barrier, nothing else. Anyone can come to the market and sell its soap or bread or shampoo. Price maker, not price taker. So due to this differentiation, sellers are able to sell at a profit or can decide their price, right? So you have clothing brands. Clothing, pants are joggers, pants are pants, trousers are trousers, right? But see H&M, D&G, Versace's, and your local brands as well, right? So Mirko, you live in Italy, there are also like 1,000 brands over there, right? So you see, the product is similar but not identical. They included some fashion. They, one button is big and one button is small, different fashion. But this market structure is called monopolistically competitive market or monopolistic competition. So if you write monopolistic, even then this is wrong. You must write monopolistic competition or monopolistic competitive market or monopolistically competitive market. If you just write monopolistic, cross, 0 marks for you. Okay, so many students, they got confused. Okay, sir, I write monopolistic. Monopolistic means the company that is in monopoly, we call this, that is monopolist or monopolistic company, right? So see, the whole market structure changes if you use the word monopolistic. It is that you are talking about monopoly. If you are talking about monopolistic competition, okay, then the scenario changes. Now you are talking about the monopolistically competitive firm market, which is many sellers, product differentiation, free entry and exit, and price maker, not price taker. Let's move forward. So we already talked about, so the many sellers, which means like include books, CDs, movies, computer games, restaurant, piano lessons, cookies, furnitures, right? So you see different companies with a different design, different stuff. Purpose is the same, but there is some kind of flavor to the product, right? Either packaging is changed, either smells different, right? Or either it looks different, color scheme, it's like that. Product differentiation. So each firm produces a product that is at least slightly different from other firms. Price maker. So rather being a price taker, each firm faces a downward sloping curve. Price maker means that they have to face the law of demand. If they increase their prices, their quantity sold will go down. If they decrease their prices, their quantity sold will be increased. Quantity demanded gonna be increased, right? Entry or exit is free. So that is, what do we mean by free entry and exit? Because there are numerous firms in the market, and if you cannot survive, if nobody is buying your product, you cannot compete with your competitors, you are allowed to go. There is no rule, there is nothing, there is no lawsuit against you. Nobody is, asking you to please stay in the market. Okay, if you want to enter, if you see the profit is, you can sell the good, you can come to the market. So the number of firms in the market adjust until economic profit is equal to 0. So that is the condition for perfect competition. In the long run, everybody is earning 0 economic profit. Now, economic profit, not accounting profit. Everybody is earning accounting profit, but in economic profit sense, which include implicit cost, so economic profit gonna be 0. So